and welcome to Ham's Pokemon. And as you can see today, I have finally managed to get my hands on a Cosmic Eclipse build and battle pre-release box. Really excited to get into this. Must admit that the plastic on this looks a little bit shady, but I'm just kind of hoping that that is just kind of the way that it is. Managed to pick this up off eBay for $22.99, which I think is really reasonable. You pay like $30, I think, in the actual tournaments, and you would actually get probably an extra 3 packs, and you'd obviously get to play and stuff. But this seems really reasonable. You're basically paying about just over $5.50 for per pack, but you are obviously, of course, getting the 23 card little set inside it. So I'm going to go ahead and open it up. I'm not actually sure what is even available for pre-release promos in this. I might be making this up, but there might be an Entei, but I'm not. I honestly don't know. So I'm going to just go ahead. I'm going to be surprised like you guys are, as surprised as you guys. It's not going to be that, and it is a Blacephalon. Actually, I did know there was a Blacephalon in this. Oh, just banged the camera. Because I did see that the Blacephalon was an option. I don't tend to open these because for me, there's literally no point because I'm not going to play with it. So they're probably worth just a little bit more sealed. It says Fireworks Bomb, put 4 damage counters on your opponent's Pokemon in any way you like. If your opponent has exactly 3 prize cards remaining, put 12 counters on them instead. So if you can use this at a very specific time, that could be quite useful. So that's kind of cool. Let's go ahead, have a look inside the 4 booster packs. There isn't one of every art, and I must be honest, I don't know what the 4th artwork is. I'm going to... Oh, it's these guys, yeah. It's the Cleffa, Igglybuff, and Togepi. So there isn't one of those inside here, but you do have one of each of the other artworks. The little rule card that always goes in with these, just to sort of giving you some building tips for your pre-release. Or if you just using this to play with a friend. These are really, really cool for this. I'm just going to read this little box here because it actually just gives a little bit more information, just sort of a little precursor to the set. It says, at the apex of the Sun and Moon series, the Pokemon TCG Sun and Moon Cosmic Eclipse expansion boosts the connection of Pokemon and trainers, and it launches tag team combinations to new levels. Jump into battle with Charizard and Braixen GX, Venusaur and Snivy GX, Blastoise and Piplup GX, and Solgaleo and Lunala GX, along with a triple tag team of Arceus, Dialga, and Palkia GX, plus many more. Feel the stellar power of Pokemon with Sun and Moon Cosmic Eclipse expansion. So yeah, obviously I feel like that Charizard card is going to be a huge chase card for most people in this. I don't know a ton about the set. I do believe it's the last set in Sun and Moon. Someone can correct me if I'm wrong. And I believe also that it is the biggest set ever printed by Pokemon. And I think that's something to do with all the secret rare cards in the reverse slot. So anywho, so these will not be good to redeem until Friday. I think I might put this up on Thursday, so these won't be good until Friday. But best of luck to whoever gets those, and I really hope you get some awesome cards, as this set is going to be quite an exciting one. So I might look through like some of these. This is the first time I'm seeing some of these, so for instance, like this trainer card here, I'm going to read just some of them just to see if they're any good. Will, it says the next time you flip any number of coins for the effect of an attack, ability, or trainer card this turn, choose heads or tails for the first coin flip. So that could be quite good if you are really reliant on a specific coin flip. Beastite, let's have a look at this. It says the attacks of Ultra Beast this card is attached to do 10 more damage to your opponent's active Pokemon for each prize card you have taken. Oh, so that could be quite good like later on in the game. If you took a few prize cards, you could really be doing, your Ultra Beast could be doing quite a substantial amount more damage. That Helioptile, I saw that Helioptile the other day in a video, it looks very strange. Cosmog, unaware, it says prevents all effects of opponent's attacks except damage done to this Pokemon. So that's kind of cool. Reverse is an Araquanid, which is just a uncommon. And the rare is a holo. So very nice to see a holographic, at least in this box. And it is a Coma-O holographic. Very cool looking artwork too. Some sort of like pulsating rings coming out of its tail. Don't know how playable this is. Shout of Power. Attach a basic energy card from your discard pile to one of your bench Pokemon. If you can set it up, that's pretty useful, I suppose. You may discard a Pokemon tool card from this Pokemon. If you do, this attack does 90 more, so you could do 180 damage for just 2 energy. That's pretty solid. So shove that bad boy at the back. So I won't go home completely empty-handed. The first pack doles out a holographic, so very nice indeed. These can be real hit or miss, products. Sometimes you can get nothing. Sometimes you can get, like, I think I had one, maybe it was a Unified Minds one where I got 2 GXs. One great thing about this set is that the reverse slot does carry those secret rares. That's really cool. Lily's Pokédoll. Carry this Pokemon as if it were a 30 hit point basic Pokemon. At any time during your turn, if this Pokemon is your active Pokemon, you may discard all cards attached, all cards from it, and put them to the bottom of your deck. Never really been too sure the point of those. Someone can maybe help me out with that. You can play this card only if you discard 2 other cards from your hand. Switch one of your opponent's bench Pokemon GX or EX with their active. So that's pretty cool. If there's someone like trying to set something up and they've got something weak on the bench, you could use that. I do think that probably, I would imagine that will see some sort of play along the road. Reverse is a Cosmog, so with its Ascension there, its Evolution, and a Fion, which has an ability also, Whirlpool Suction. Once during your turn, if this Pokemon is on your bench, you may have your opponent switch their active Pokemon with one of their benched Pokemon. If you do, discard all cards attached to this Pokemon, put it on the bottom of your deck. Pretty cool card too. With it being a basic, that might actually be somewhat useful. I don't know. I think like Blastoise and Piplup is probably one of the ones I want the most in this set. So I'm just going to go ahead and save that till last. But like I said, one beautiful thing about this set is the reverse slot does carry some possibility of getting something cool, and these are pretty new these are new for this set too. The tag team trainers there, as you can see, it's Guzma and Halo. This is kind of a cool tag team partnership. Search your deck for a stadium card, reveal it and put it into your hand, then shuffle your deck. When you play this card, you may discard 2 other cards from your hand. If you do, you may also search for a Pokemon tool card and a special energy card in this way. So that's pretty cool. I like that, actually. I feel like that might be useful to sort of build to use in deck. I do like that. If you get to use both abilities, both things on it, it's pretty cool. Vulpix snowed in. As long as this Pokemon is on your bench, prevent all damage done to this Pokemon. That's handy if you've got a Ninetales deck. Reverse is a very cool looking Alolan Sandslash. Like that curve strike for 0 energy. Flip a coin if heads, prevent all damage done to this Pokemon during your opponent's next turn. So that's really good for 0 energy. It will do 30 and that, and it is also a metal type, so that's really cool. And a Dragalge. I actually saw this Dragalge the other day and I really like the artwork on it with its poison cultivation and its sharp fin. Excellent looking artwork there. Really happy with that Alolan Sandslash. I'm going to count it as definitely as a hit from this. I do really like that curve strike, and I think if you can get it up into really early, because it costs no energy to get it into position, I think that's a really cool. I think it's a really cool thing to have, and could be quite useful if you can get it, because you're not wasting any energy on it. I do like that a lot, actually. On to the 4th and final pack of this pre-release build and battle opening here. See if there's anything left in this box at all. It's been reasonably solid. I mean, you can't really expect too much more than a holo from 4 packs, so I'm not going to be too disappointed if there's nothing in here. A Snow Runt reverse and a holographic Buzzwole. So 2 holographics from 4 packs. Very, very pleased with that. Actually, I feel like holos recently have been something that I don't really pull very often, certainly from new sets. So let's have a look at this. It says Beast Boost. This Pokemon's attacks do 20 more damage to your opponent's active Pokemon for each prize card you have taken. So there's a little bit of a theme in this set with prize cards being taken. So you could, I mean, this could be towards the end. You could only have 2 prize cards left ready to knock out 1 more Pokemon, and you will do just an extra 80 on top of the 60 that it's just doing for 2 energy. So you know, really good 140 damage there for just 2 energy potentially. Even obviously actually slightly higher, because if they only have 1 energy card left, obviously that's 160 for 2 energy. And if you can use some sort of boosting trainers, you could really be doing some serious damage. So really like that. Actually, I would like, and with it being a basic, I feel like that could potentially be playable late on in a game. I mean, if you can boost it with another 30, you could be doing almost 200 damage for just 2 energy. That's crazy. So pretty solid, pretty pleased with that indeed. 2 holographics from 4 packs. A decent start to my Cosmic Eclipse adventure. And I do actually have a booster box that is set to turn up any day soon, and an elite trainer box. And I always tend to buy blisters too, so it is a set that I will be probably getting in the regions of 75 to 100 booster packs of, which I haven't done for a few sets now. But really just going to give Sun and Moon one big last hurrah with this Cosmic Eclipse. So thanks a lot, guys, for popping on by. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, it's goodbye.